Wholesale to Million family, what up, what up, what up? Happy Sunday. Back to Sunday Q&A. Ask Kong any question about wholesaling houses, whether you do it virtually or not, but I do wholesaling all virtually, baby. I don't need to see the seller, the buyer, or the property. We're able to close all these deals virtually. So happy Sunday. We're back with a Sunday live Q&A. So let's go. Any question you have, not holding anything back, popping in, and let's rock and roll. I just got done with a subscriber first wholesale deal interview. So if you recently closed your first wholesale deal, email me at wholesale2millions@gmail.com. Love to get all you on the show. Also too is you can follow me on Instagram. Go to Kong, Khang dot like a period WTM. I'll punch it in here. So you can follow me on Instagram and close your first wholesale deal and email me. And let's get you onto the channel and let's get to share your story. Let me give you guys some shout out. Any question you guys have, man, drop it in the comment. Let's get rocking and rolling. You know, I upload a video yesterday on Instagram. You know, basically letting you know who like wholesaling is for is wholesaling for you or not. So listen to me. Even if you don't have any money, very little money, I don't care if it's $5, $10 in your bank account, no connection, no experience, Kong is wholesaling for me. Like I have people ask me that, is wholesaling for me? Listen, or is wholesaling for everybody? And can everybody be successful at it, Kong? The answer is no. All right, the answer is no. Wholesaling is not for the lazy butt, the one that sits on the couch hoping, wishing, praying that somebody will come and rescue them. Someone will come and help them for free. It's not for the one that thinks this is a push button, that success happened overnight. All right? Or a get rich quick. It's not. And it's definitely not for the one that's not going to take any action or put in any work. It's not for the lazy. Wholesaling houses is for those of you who has the drive, the ambitions, the work ethic, but you're looking for the right vehicles, the right business gigs to get into. And you're like, I don't know what it is, Tom. I don't know if I should do Amazon or this and that. Like, you know, it's for, you have to drive. Like you have to drive within you. You just need to put into the right business, the right vehicles to get you the financial freedom that you want, that you're seeking for. You're like, Kong, I'm willing to put in the work, man. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, and I want it. You got to want it. You see, you can't teach, you can teach the people, whoever that is, your friends, your family, or whoever that is, but if they don't want it, I don't care what information, how much time you spend with them, they're not gonna do anything about it. All right? But if you have that within you, and you say, Kong, that's me, man, you're talking to me. You don't have a lot of money, I understand that. You don't have any connection, I understand that. You don't have any experience, I understand that, because that was me. So if I can do it, I don't see why you can't, man. I really don't see why you can't do it. You give me a reason right now why you can't do it. If you say, Kong, I have the work ethic, I have the drive, I have the ambition, bro. I have the ambition to live, I want to live an extraordinary life, a life of freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of money to do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want. Can I do it? You know what I mean, man? So if I can do it, I like you comment, like you better give me like this, dude, you gotta understand, man, in life, there's only results or excuse. You can only have one, man, not both. So let's go. Let's go, man. But dude, this business, bro, it's amazing, dude. Once you know the process, you know how to do it, it's amazing. So any question you guys have right now, Daniel, let me give you guys some shout out. Brutus Empa. Daniel, what the market crashes, the price go down, how wholesaler thrive. Listen to me. Dude, I have you guys ask me again about the market. Listen to me. As a wholesaler, I don't care what the market is, right? Well, you got to know the market. You got to be able to recognize that the market is shifting, but who cares what the market is? I don't care if I wake up the next day and the market tanked 30%. You know why? Because as a wholesaler, all you're doing is you are locking these property up on a contract at a discounted price, And that contract gives you the right to either move forward to buy it or to assign it to somebody else. And if I wake up the next day, if the market takes 30%, now I'm going to go back to the seller and I can renegotiate because I officially have not bought the property yet. Does that make sense? Now, if you are fixing and flipping, you better freaking watch out, man. Your numbers has to be so right, and your deadline, like when you fix and flip it up, it got to be done on time. Your number has to be right. If your number's wrong, if you bought the wrong property, and if you don't have enough reserve, the cash to back up, boom. That's why to me, man, it doesn't matter what the market's in. It can be good, it can be bad, who cares? Your job is to get it for less than what it's worth. That's it. Like if tomorrow, if let's just say today, the property's worth 100,000. Tomorrow you wake up, now property value's at 70,000. Well, we just need to get it for 30% minus whatever the repairs for less than that amount. So your job is to get it less than whatever the market is. That's it. Really, as a wholesaler, there's like, if you're doing it right, man, there's really no, there's really no, like the risk. It's just not fix and flip, man. When you fix and flip, I've been there. I've done it. It's like like your number has to be dead on, man. In inner city investment, I want it. Listen to me. I hear so many. Hey, and listen to me. Hold on a second. Inner city investment. Now, when I say this, I'm saying it to everybody, not you directly, bro. So please don't take it as the wrong way. I have so many people that say, Tom, I want it. But listen to me, dude. It's going to give you tests and challenges. You got to understand that you decided that you do not want the normal life. You don't want to be ordinary. So what you're doing is that you're doing something that most people are not doing. So guess what's going to happen? You're going to be challenged. You're going to be tested more than the other person is. So I have so many people say, Colin, I want it, man. I want it so bad. And a month later, 2 months later, guess what happened? Dude, trust me, man. It's more than just saying it. Really, like deep down, you have to have that like within you. You should have to build that. Like it's not about it's the desire. You know what I mean? So please don't take it personal. I'm not saying it to you, but I have so many people that say it a month later, 2 months later, I ask them. They've done nothing about it. They still back to they tried it out, they test it, and then they go back to their original life. And that's why, man, that's why success is really the mindset. It's not what you do, because we all know that in every single business, in every field, there's people that made a boatload of money and there's people that didn't. It's all they think, and how they think. It's how they operate, right? Okay. What would you say the most important action to take to get paid? Feel it's so much to do. I'm getting lost in the details. Delonda Lewis. So I'm asking my probably chop off your name, Lewis. Okay, Lewis, listen to me. You are basically overload on information. So guess what you have to do? If I were you, and I know exactly where you're coming from, man. When I first started, it just feel overwhelmed. You feel lost. Like when you got too much information, you just became paralyzed. Like you just paralyzed. Like you thought that all the information will help you get to the next step, but instead, it's overload you, right? It's overload. So take a deep breath. Maybe take a day off. Stop consuming the information for a day. Go find a peaceful place. Figure out what you wanted to do, right? Your goal is to get that first deal done. Go back, find 1 to 2 people that you want to listen, and just forget about the rest. If I'm not in it, forget about me. Figure out 1 or 2 people that you like to follow, and then just do exactly what they say. Because when you listen to too many people, you're getting too many information, and the information can be a conflict. Because I tell you, hey, do this, and the other person tells you, go find a buyer first. Go find the deal first. Go build up your cash buyer. And I tell you, hey, do this, right? Pick a market that you want to dominate and crush. Okay. The next thing is let's get all the, so basically here's what I share with you in my step-by-step guide, how to virtually wholesale. Now, whether you want to do virtually or not, that's up to you, but this is what I show you. So here's your plate. Your plate is full, is your plate of food, right? Your plate of food. So I just imagine your plate full of food. I'm just going to pick something. I'm just going to get all the easy off of your back. Get all the easy things off your back. Find the title company. It should only take you a day to find the title company. The longest thing, the hardest thing it's going to take is find that deal and then start building a relationship and build up the cash buyer, right? We all know that in this business, it's about finding that deal, the motivated seller, and building up the cash buyer. But all the easy, to me, everything else in between, it's just easy just to get it off your back. Like, why not get it off your back, right? So my whole thing is get the contract, right? Get the contract in place, find the title company, have them review the contract, make sure that everything is good, that they're ready to go. So when you find the deal, you send the contract to the seller, you take the contract, you send it to the title company, and then you send the deal out to your buyer. Like, does that make sense, guys? So I'm sharing with you, like, let's get all the easy stuff off your back. So that way, so what I'm trying to share with you is how I would like to be taught. So maybe it works for you, maybe it not works for some of you. So it's not like my method is the only way to go. I'm just sharing with you what I would do if I was to start all over again. So in my step-by-step guide, I'm sharing with you exactly what I would teach myself if I were to start over. It's getting all the easy stuff off your mind. So basically you're trying to clear your mind up as much as you can so you can stay focused. You guys gotta understand, man, laser focus is the key. Focus on finding the deal, focus on building connections and building up that cash buyer list. Everything else already done. You got your title company, you got the market that you want to dominate and you want to crush, you got your contract, like all that easy. So you get all the easy stuff out. Now you just focus on two things: finding the deals, building up the cash buyer. That's it. So let me see here. Any other questions? I'm sorry that answer is a little long. They saying that they saying I'm way too loud. But if I'm not loud, it's not me, man. Devon Johnson, hey Con, can you break down the difference color of your seller script package? Yeah, man. So Johnson, the King Kong seller script package, dude, it's include all the contract. So I give you all the contract, but not just giving you the contract, bro. Like you gotta listen to me. I'm a high school dropout, so I try to make everything like super simple that I know that people can follow. But I show you when to use the contract. I do a video, show you how to build the contract, when to use the contract, because there's a purchase and sale contract between you and the seller, the addendum contract, right? When to use the addendum, the double closing contract, if you were to do a double closing, the assignment contract, right? Because if you double close and the buyer does not know what you make, and I also show with you another tricks that I came up with, is you can assign it to your end buyer and not have to do a double close, but your end buyer will not find out how much you make until they drop off the non-refundable. And that's where you come in and use your addendum contract. And I'll share with you, if you were to do a holdback with the seller, the amount of money to hold back for them to vacate, I'll share with you what language you need to put in addendum. So I'll share with you all the contract that I use, how to use it, all right? And you get part 1 and part 2 to the seller script. Oh, shoot, man, the boss is calling. I really want to take out some time and to do this for you guys. Hold on a second. Hold on. So this is my Vietnamese phone. Hello? Yes, just give me another like 10 minutes or so. I'll be done. Bye. The boss called, man. So I got a 10-minute and let's wrap this up. So in the King Kong sales script package, you get two part. Part 1, I'll share with you how to talk to the seller, build the rapport. I don't care if you're cold calling. I don't care if you go door knocking. I don't care how you find these leads. But I'll show you just with the King Kong script to crush them all, right? It's like kind of an all fit one kind of deal. All right, part 2 to the script, it's calling back, negotiate, and then lock it up on the contract over the phone. That's it. 2 parts of the script. 1, to gather, build rapport, gather information on the property. 2, call back, negotiate, make offer. That's it. Simple and easy. And I'll teach you how to do it over the phone. You don't need to go meet them. Nah, you don't. Once you've done it virtual, bro, like you will not want to go the other way. I want out of the rat race 9 to 5, invest in myself and my company, Metropolis Real Estates. Yeah, man. I feel you guys. You guys got to understand, man. I used to work a 9 to 5, a company, not a 9 to 5, but a 5 a.m. 5 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. for 8 years, man. 8 years. Sucks. Because I was working hard for somebody else, man. That's what sucks about it. Because 8 years of my life, dude, imagine 8 years of my life if I can just put 1 or 2 hours out of every day to put into my business. I'll make more money. You know, you make more money than just working for someone. Freddie getting set to close first virtual deal this Friday. Boom! Love it, man. Freddie, you guys, Freddie is in, I think Freddie's in our private VIP Facebook group. So Freddie, bro, congrats, man. Hell yeah. If I'm wrong, let me know. Jackie, how do you avoid putting a down payment? I don't know what you mean, Jackie, by putting a down payment. Because as a wholesaler, you don't put any down payment. If you're talking about the earnest money, is when you do not know how to talk to the seller, if you come off wrong, the earnest money situation will come up. But if you know how to talk to them, it shouldn't come up. You see, the communication is so important. You guys got to understand that. Eddie Carter, Kong Lee, and Tony, the closer, who I listen to the most. My goal is to do it all virtual by I don't know what that word is. I can't pronounce it. As soon as my deal closes, I'm buying the script. I'm convinced that the script is gold, dude. Honestly, man, my King Kong seller script package, like the script, I don't know what else to say, but I know for a fact that it will take your game, your business to the whole nother level. Like deep down in my core, like I truly believe it, because it is a game changer for me. Once I know how to talk to the seller, dude, like the phone call, it's gone. Like once I know how to talk to the seller, my conversion rate, you guys got to understand. So let me give you an example. Let's just say that let's just say that right now you have to talk to 100 people to get one deal. What if I can decrease that to 50 people? Man, how much, like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just don't know what you just don't know. And I'm going to share with you how to talk, how to negotiate, how to control the phone call, and just to get seller to drop price and to overcome the, I want to think about it. Oh, you know what? It worked, but let me get back to you. I think that price might work, but let me get back to you. So that's different than what I want to think about it. And I just share with you how I overcome all of that, man. Do you still talk to anyone at your old job? Yeah, I actually do. You know what? I actually do. I actually do still talk to them. And obviously I don't tell them about wholesaling. I don't share with them how much I make, because obviously it causes jealousy and all of that. So normally, listen to me. When you guys are around me, when I'm around other people, I really don't talk about, like, I really don't go and talk about how much I make, or I really don't talk about like my wholesaling and really, like, you know, only, you guys got to understand, sometimes in life you only talk to those that you start to talk and you feel like, okay, they're on the right mindset as you. Then I start to open up. But mostly I just kind of like stay calm, man. I keep it on the low key. I talk about more of my YouTube. I don't tell them like my channel name, but I talk about more of my YouTube. I tell them more about, you know, just having fun around the world. I just tell them that I'm a YouTuber, to be honest with you. I really don't talk about the whole wholesaling, because I just don't want it to cause a conflict, or I don't want it to come off as, you know, as like, oh, Kong think he's like all that shit. You know what I mean? So I really don't. But like, if you're with me, like even if I'm in Vietnam right now, when people go and ask me, so what I do, I tell them tell them that I'm a translator, because they don't think I'm from America. I tell them I'm a translator, or most of the time I just tell them I'm a YouTuber, because I know in life that most people that comes and ask me to help them, that say that they want it, majority of them, 99.9% ain't gonna do nothing about it. Really. Because I remember when I left my company, I did mention them that I was going to do real estate, and then when I came back, this is like 2 or 3 years ago, I came back and there's one guy in there that pulls me aside and said, "Hey, Kong, you know, I really want to get away from the job. I really want to get into real estate." And at that time, I was fixing and flipping. I wasn't wholesaling. I was fixing and flipping. This has got to be, no man, this got to be like this got to be like, this is before that. So it got to be like 4 years ago or so. 4 or 5 years ago, and I asked him, I said, "Do you want it? Like, do you really want it? Because you know it ain't gonna be easy." He said, "Calm, yes, I do." I tell them, this is what I tell them. I said, "Bro, listen to me, all right? If you want it, you can make it happen. I don't care what situation." I said, "You can make it happen." I said, "Go home, YouTube, and watch some." I said, "Go home, YouTube, fix and flipping houses, how to make money, and then just start taking action." Guess what happened? He called, like, and then I got his number. I called him back like a month later, 2 months later. He said, "Kong, yeah, man, I mean, I tried it, man, but due to the work, my work, it's just too much for me, man. Right now, I'm going to, I'll keep this in the back of my mind, bro, but I think I'm not going to be able to do it right now." He's gonna, they're gonna come. You're gonna come up with excuses to get you out, because when you are starting to learn something new, you're now getting out of your comfort zone. Now you're doing something that you have never done before because you want to get things that you've never gotten before. Does that make sense? And when you get stretched and when you get uncomfortable, most people just come back, bounce back. So yeah, man, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I just starting to value my time and not give my time away like that. It's just not, How long have you been wholesaling? Bro, I mean, I've been in real estate. This October, it's going to be 8 years that I'll be in real estate. I started out as fix and flip, but I've been wholesaling for, I don't even know, man. 3-4 years, I think, 3 to 4 years. I don't know the exact. But I know that this October I'll be 8 years in real estate, bro. Dean Scott, what comes with the step-by-step virtually wholesaling houses course? Dean Scott, bro. So the step-by-step guy, I'll show you. So it's not just, so there's no reading. You know me, I'm a high school dropout, so I don't write. So I'll give you all the contract that you need. I'll show you how to fill out all the contract. And I'll do a video. So each and every single day, you get a video. You get a video, all right? You actually get all the video, but I do not want you to jump around. I do not want, if you haven't got number 1 done, you do not want to move on to step number 2. And the reason why I do that, because I don't want you to get overload information. So trust the process, trust me, have faith, trust me. All right, have faith in yourself that you can do it, and just take this one video at a time. I want you to do it 1 video at a time. So once you get step 1 done, then you move on to step 2. Once you get step 2 done, then move on to step number 3. But please, until you get it done, I don't care how long it takes you. If it takes you a week, if it takes you a month to get step number 2 done, don't jump on to step number 3, because I don't want you to feel overload. I don't want you to get confused, because I know how it is. To me right now, it's like so simple because I already know the process. But I remember the day that I was in your shoes where I was trying to figure this out. Everything was just complicated. So I don't want you to overload information, get complicated, right? So it's one step, 1 video at a time. And I tell you in the video, do not move on until you get this one done. And I do it 1 step for a reason. Okay. Can you JV off-market property that's being represented by an agent? I'm not exactly sure what you mean, Can you JV a off-market property? Yes, that's being represented by an agent. I don't understand exactly, so I can't say it. Pro equity cash buyer, does your script only for virtual deal? No, man, my script is not just for virtual deal. My King Kong seller script package, I'm just showing you how to lock it up under contract over the phone. Now, if you want to go out and if you want to meet the seller face to face, because that's the kind of person you are, or that's how you want to operate. But the key thing to the script is the key to the script is I just show you how to talk and how to dominate and how to negotiate. Whether you want to lock it up over the phone or you want to set an appointment to go meet the seller, I don't care. I'm just showing you how to negotiate, how to talk, how to communicate, and how to control a conversation with the seller and get property locked up, man. That's it. That's what the King Kong seller is for. So whether you want to do it virtually or not, that's completely up to you. How can I be a part of your crew? I don't know what you mean by being a part of my crew, man. You mean the Wholesale 2 Million family? Dude, you're already here, man. You're already here, dude. So you are, man. Juan, do you have a promotion if I want to buy both scripts and the step-by-step guide? Juan, no. And Juan, there is no promotions. There's no discount. I don't care if you buy 1, 2, or 3. And it's not that. And the thing is, Juan, I don't want this to come off the wrong way, Juan. But the reason why I don't discount my package, Juan, is because I respect every single one that have bought it before, that they pay full price of their blood, sweat, and tears. You got to understand, man, some of them, when they bought the package, they email me and they DM me and they private Facebook message and say, Kong, you know that I have to take on a second job, that I have to take that I have to work an extra 3 or 4 or 5 months to save up this extra money to invest in your package, bro, because I believe that it's going to take me to the next level of my life. So you got to understand, man, I respect those people. Like, I respect that so much, and I don't want to go and I just don't want to go and what's the word? And I just don't want to go and disrespect them by discount. Like, Juan, you got to understand, man, I know that I can make so much more money if I discount my products, but I don't, because I respect the one that makes the full investment at the beginning already. Does that make sense, Juan? I know there's people out there, dude, that charge way less, bro. Like, you can get stuff for, like, the courses I see people sell for $29.99. You know why? Because they are in it. Okay, now I don't want this to come off wrong. I sell the package because I want to make money too. But the thing is, I price mine so high is because I only want those of you who's ready, who's committed, who can look me in the eyes and say, Kong, I'm ready. I'm committed, man. Like, I'm 1,000% ready and committed. Then buy it. If you're not, do not buy it off because you feel emotional. Do not buy it. Don't waste your money. You see, the one that sells it for $29.99, the $39, the $49, because they sell for cheap, because they know that majority of people, it's not going to, but majority of people willing to spend that kind of money. They're okay with, okay, you know what? Okay, I bought it, I tested it out, and it didn't work, and I just lose $20, $30. You got to understand, I want you to have more skin in the game, so that way you can make it happen. That's why I don't discount. That's why I don't. I know that if I drop the price, dude, like I will sell so much, like, it's unbelievable, but I don't. One is I respect those that pay full price at the beginning. Some of them, dude, prepay for it. Second is because if you don't have enough skin in the game, man, you're just gonna let go. So I'd rather the one that's not ready, just don't waste your money. That's all. That's all, man. Let me see here. Do you recommend hiring a VA after buying your seller script package? Okay, Johnson, you ready for this, bro? Okay, here's your answer. If you are working a full-time job, if you say, Kong, I'm just so busy, man, I do have the money to hire people, but I'm just so busy, dude. Like, I work in one full-time job, I got to take care of this and all that. But I have the money to hire a VA. Yes, because my VA can set an appointment for me, and they can lock property I'm going to contract over the phone using my King Kong seller script package. So I know it's proven that it worked. But if you have the time, I'd rather see you do it, right? I'd rather see you put the script to work. I'd rather see you put in the work. To me, I believe that, after getting a few deals under contract, then your next step is to hire a VA. But first, I would like you to do it yourself. And not just me personally, right? But if you tell me, Colin, I have a full-time job, I'm really too busy, but can I hire a VA, and can they follow your script, and can they set an appointment for me? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. You can hire a VA, they can follow my script, they can set the appointment for you, because that's what takes the most time, is filtering out the calls, right? Whether they do the cold call for you or they filtering out all the incoming call for you, but that's what takes the most time, and they can set the appointment for you to call back to make the offer, which means you're the purchase manager and you're going to use part 2 of my King Kong seller script. So yeah, man, I hope that answered your question, man. How do I get over the fear of making my first deal? Well, first of all, you got to know we got to figure out what is your fear. What is your fear? So Gordon, you said, how do I get over the fear of making my first deal? Well, my question back to you is, what is your fear? Pro equity cash buyer, what package do you have for sale, and how much do they have the same information in them for each have different advice? Pro equity cash buyer. So my step-by-step guide is, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to wholesale houses, whether you want to do it virtually or not, one step at a time, but it does not include the script. It does have all the contract, but it does not have the script. The other one is the King Kong seller script, is that it just has the script, and you listen to live calls that I have with seller. Doesn't matter which script you buy, doesn't matter which package. You also get to join my private VIP Facebook group, but it does not show you, the King Kong seller script does not show you one step at a time how to do this business, as in like pick the market, find the title company, etc. The other one is my wife lawn super marketing blueprint. That is for those of you who really start to scale up. You start making some money, maybe $5,000-$10,000 a month now. You know how to do the business. You're just looking to scale up your business, where to hire your VA, how to train them, how much to pay them, which company we use for marketing, etc., what marketing piece that we use. So we give you our entire business blueprint. And obviously, if you want to get on a call with me, man, it's $500 for 15 minutes. I know some of you guys said, Colin, you're crazy, you're insane in the membrane. And then the one-on-one is 35 G's. But yeah, man, that's I don't think, like, most people don't need that. How much is just the King Kong seller script? The link is in the description. For those of you who wants to buy it, it's $495 for the King Kong seller script package. The link is in the descriptions. And when you guys buy it, it's all digital. So when you make the purchase, it'll shoot you an email with the package. All right. Kimmy K Kong, I didn't see the outbound cold call options in your script. It only shows script for inbound call. Kimmy, shoot me an email at Wholesale to Million, and I'll get Keith to send you that over right now ASAP, because you should have an inbound and an outbound script. Kong, how do you choose a great virtual market to wholesale in? What are the steps? So Alex, that's in my step-by-step guide. I'll show you exactly how to find a market. First, first I would look into your own market, look into your own backyard. Stay between the price of $100,000 to $400,000 price range. All right. Don't try to go up to the $500,000, the $1 million mark, because you know why? Most people have a few $100,000 in their bank account than $500,000 to $1 million. But I break all that down for you in the step-by-step, how to pick a market and how to do it. Dean William, happy Sunday, bro. What do you do in Vietnam still? You're buying real estate there? No. We don't buy real estate in Vietnam. It's pretty much a vacation. And I think we're going to stay here for about a month. And then when I get back, we got to pack again. Like, I got 2 days to pack, and then we're going to go to meet some rich friend So we're gonna go hang out with some rich friend, which is the Collective Genius. And then after that, then I fly all the way to Texas, Dallas, Texas. And you guys know what's going down there. Freaking, we're gonna do deals live. Sean T, how soon can someone start making money with your King Kong seller script package? Dude, Sean, like, how soon? I cannot answer that because only you can answer that. How driven are you? How much work are you willing to put in? How much actions are you willing to take? You guys got to understand, success is not, I'm giving you the tools. Success or not, it's really up to you, right? You're the one who decided, all right, not me. I'm giving you the tools to really help you to get there. But you have to be the one that's doing. All right, you guys, I'm going to go, man. But if you want to buy into the package, the link is in the descriptions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.